Hey guys, Jamie here, and today we are in Minecraft 1.5. The update has just come out, and I'm going to be taking you through all the new features and stuff with my main man Mortron here. So, do you want to introduce yourself?
Teach me,
So I'm just going to
dude. This is
run
going to.
through the list. You can get this list off the Minecraft launcher, and it tells you and details to you all the updates. So we have added Redstone Comparator, Hopper, Dropper, Activator Rail, Daylight Sensor, Trap Chest, Weighted Pressure Plates, Block of Redstone, Nether Brick, Item, Nether Quartz and Ore, Block of Quartz with half blocks and chiseled variants, the /scoreboard command, the new /effect command, and containers and mobs can now have custom names, as well as new inventory management. Text packs are now separate images. This allows for high-res text packs without having some sort of patcher. Smooth lighting has now 3 settings, none, minimal, and maximum. More detailed death messages. Some hostile mobs are now harder in hard difficulty, and many bug fixes. And they say they've removed Herobrine. So that's a lot. There you are. That's a lot to get through.
There's a lot of shit, dude. Let's go quick fire. Let's do it.
Okay, so these are new comparators. Just want to point out before we start actually that this is our own 1.5 texture pack, so everything might look a bit funky, but anyway, these are the comparators. They're basically going to be used in new complex circuits, and more or less, depending on what setting they're in, like this or like this, they add and subtract different strengths of current, and they pull in one input from the side and one input from behind like a repeater. So yeah, that's the comparator. Yeah. So now we have hoppers. Basically, you chuck stuff in the top and it sort of funnels down, and then you can use them as, if you put them on the side like that, you can see they sort of go into one another, and you can use them as a pipe system, which is awesome. We have a new dropper.
Straight into chests as well.
Yeah, straight into chests, and they can come straight out of chests, and droppers and hoppers and furnaces and dispensers, but we'll get into that later. Oh, and minecarts with chests. And these are the droppers. You can now place droppers and dispensers vertically, so they shoot out vertically. And these are new droppers. They basically are the same as dispensers, except that they shoot things out shorter distance, and they are always an item. So when you have something like fire charges, with a dispenser, it will cause fire, but with these, they'll just give you the item, which is nice and cool.
Sick.
Activator tracks, you can love these. The only reason and only use is to activate minecart TNTs.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Love it. Just brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. And actually, when the TNT blows up in the minecart, it will not damage the rail or the block the rail is on.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. Now we have light sensors, and the brighter it is, the more redstone power will come out, and the longer the signal for redstone will travel along, up to the maximum of however many blocks it is. Then these are the trap chests. They look different to normal chests. They have little bits around the clasps, as you can see in the texture pack, and they look slightly different in default and much harder to detect. And basically, what's supposed to happen is, when you open them, they give off a redstone source so that you can detect whether they've been opened, which is really nice and good for adventure maps, because you can tell if someone's holding a chest open or something like that. So yeah, and you can obviously trap. So if someone's standing here trying to steal from your chest, you can have a piston and the floor disappears under them and they fall into lava, and you can kill them. Then you have weighted pressure plates. And these are basically pressure plates designed for items only. And the more stuff's on them, the more redstone signal they will... Well, the stronger the redstone signal they will emit. Just like the light sensors over there. So if you started chucking stuff on them, go on the gold one. Those are the light pressure plates. The iron ones at the bottom here need a lot more. You're missing. you're just missing. Okay, you can stop trying it. It won't have activated it. I think you need something like 10 items before even the gold ones. You are terrible.
Mine's going down on my screen.
Yeah, just about. I think you need something like 10 items to activate them.
Oh, I
There
see.
we
So
go.
it's only half
Oh, I went
done.
straight over. So it's quite difficult, but it can detect whether you've given the right amount of items in to pass through a door or something like that. Which is kind of cool and good for adventure maps. So if you can just pick those up, because those are irritating me already. There we go. Water on the vacuum cleaner. Now we have redstone blocks, which is one really good to store your redstone, because I know people get a ton of it in survival, and it's hard to store. So I think it's just 9 redstone blocks, like a normal block of something like iron or gold. And not, yeah, blocks. Yeah, that should be right. And it's basically the exact same as a redstone torch, except it can be moved by a piston without breaking. So by this I mean you can put this on a sticky piston and it will suck in and out, which is quite cool because you can now have T flip-flops without having extra bits so that it detects when the block's out, but the block itself will give off current, which is really nice. And you took that was sitting there right perfect. These are the nether brick items we talked about. You just cook nether rack, and it gives you nether brick items like this, just like you'd cook clay into a normal brick. And then you can put these bricks into nether brick instead of having to salvage it from a nether temple. Which is really, really nice, a good idea,
That
because
is very nice, dude.
having a block that you can't make yourself is kind of a bit stupid, really. Next one, can you put it back there? It was looking kind of majestic.
No, it disappeared before. That's a brand new one, so you can say thank you whenever you want.
Thank you. I just realised when you look at it, it kind of stays same. Just drop it and then run away. He's a hopeless case, guys. I'm sorry. The next big
That's what my
addition.
mum said.
The next big addition is the Nether Quartz, which only spawns in the Nether, which it just looks like this. So that's Netherrack with the quartz ore, and you can make this into Nether Quartz blocks. I think it's just 4. Chiseled and pillar blocks come. I think you make them into slabs and then put them back together, like you would for stone bricks and chiseled stone bricks and stuff like that. And you also have what are those called? Stairs. That's what they're called. What? Mind blank. Complete mind blank. No.
Cool.
And you can also get slabs as well. So we don't have to wait for stairs and slabs of them like we had to for sandstone. These are the new two. Complete mouth failure. These are the 2 new commands: scoreboard and effect. You could probably see one of Seth Bling's video, and it probably explains something about scoreboards. But it's pretty much as it says on the tin. No clue what effect does, but don't really care. And like I said, you can now change the name of spawn eggs and containers. So if you want to stand in the testing area and jail yourself in and put yourself on survival, I will rename this. So you just use an anvil, get the egg, and then just change the name. Just delete that, put it, and we're going to call him Jimmy the Destroy. Destroy. Yep, there we go. Jimmy the Destroyer. And this will also show you how the new, more specific death. So are you in? That needs to be there.
I'm ready to
Are
go.
you in? You ready?
Release the beast.
Right.
Oh, he wants
Come
to
on.
dance to me. This is nice.
So
Okay,
as you can
come
see,
on, mate.
above his head it says Jimmy the Destroyer. I think we're going
He's
to
not
need
really
more Jimmy the
destroying
Destroyers. He's just sort of a
He's not really.
Come on, let's find a new Jimmy the Destroyer.
That
Oh,
was
he's killing you
useless.
now. Oh, he's killing you now.
There we go.
So yeah, that's Jimmy the Destroyer killing Mortron. If we had, there you go. If you have the chat shown, it will actually come up as Mortron has been slain by Jimmy the Destroyer. Am I right?
Yeah, it did that.
Yeah, perfect. So that's what it will say, which is kind of cool. But I don't have the chat up because we have new options in the option menu,
Go on
which
the
I'm
new
going to
chat and
show
then
you
swap it over.
now. So if you go into options, ton of new stuff. All of this is obviously the same, but I can see your head through my options menu. If you go to video settings, you can now change. So as you can see, I've got minimum. You can go to maximum or off. So that allows lower spec PCs still to get some smooth lighting and not like the lighting completely messed up, which kind of looks cool. Can you stop killing yourself? And you also have multiplayer settings, which allows you to change stuff like height and width of the panel that comes down here, and the colors and the web links and stuff like that, which is all fun stuff. And we finally have a texture packs button down here without having to have Optifine. But I think that's it for the update to 1.5.
Show them the original textures too. Just show them how
original
bad they
textures.
actually look.
How terrible they are. We've got some OCD and Doka craft in there. Done. Blech. Blech.
No, this is the worst one, dude. This bit here.
Oh, it just looks like...
Right.
On that bombshell, I think we have to end. So thank you all for watching. Enjoy Minecraft 1.5. The new
Get our
snapshot.
texture pack.
The new snapshot is actually coming out tomorrow, which is cool. But you can now play basketball as well. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. So goodbye.